Okay, everyone, I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming, in a park, and look what we have here. Yep, that's right. This is a Union Pacific Big Boy, number 4004. This is the oldest Big Boy that's still around. I'm still in surprise of how gigantic this thing is. Now, this is not the only Big Boy I'll be seeing on this huge trip I'm doing. I'll be seeing two other Big Boys, as a matter of fact. So this is 4004. I'll be seeing 4023 and 4006. So here's the tender. It's really big. It's probably the size of a Mikado, just the engine itself. Because I remember I told you guys about Pulsing Lightning 70. Yeah, the tender's probably bigger than the engine. That's for sure. At least this tender's. This is what's called a centipede tender. At least they cosmetically restored this engine, so it looks like in brand new condition almost, but it's sitting on display. In fact, the paint is so shiny on the other side, you can actually see my reflection. And from what I remember, I think 4004 is the Big Boy that got the least amount of miles. And 4006 was the one that got the most. It's a pretty gigantic locomotive. This is one absolute unit. Big Boy number 4004 here was part of the 1941 batch of locomotives. Engines from 4000 to 4019 were built in 1941, and Big Boys number 4020 to 4024 were built in 1944. The Big Boy locomotives mainly burned coal, but there was one Big Boy converted in the steam era to burn oil. That was Big Boy number 4005, but later on the experiment actually failed, and they converted the engine back to coal burning. To be honest, this is just incredible. The Big Boy is one of my favorite steam engines of all time. I have a Line Chief Plus 2.0 version of the Big Boy number 4014. So this is my first time ever seeing a real Big Boy in person. This is the third steam engine I've seen so far on my trip. At the end of the trip, we will see how many steam engines I've seen in person, and we will keep a tally of how many.